Hey yo, it's your boy Dark Honeysta, and we're coming at you with another tutorial. Yes, honey, I know you see the material. So today I'm going to be showing you guys, well, I'll let Ricky get into that. If anything, I know y'all see the material. Yes. I did shape this one up so that it'll look a little presentable on camera. But if anything, we're going to go ahead and go on to the next part. If anything, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And share, because sharing is caring, and that's the only type of caring we like in this household. If anything, we're not going to hold you up. Let's go ahead and get started on this video. Let's go! Alright, y'all. So, I know I said I was going to make this video. It's been a while since I said it, but we're finally going to do it today. So, now we're going to play around with some, what are these called? Nail forms. Some nail forms. This is by Perfect Form Summer Nail System. I got these like a long periodically time ago, and I finally come around to the actual time of using them. And I'm going to be using my handy dandy practice finger. As you can see, I trimmed the nail down so I can show y'all how to use it. I've been trying to find a way to get the press on to stick to the actual finger, but that hasn't really been successful, y'all. So still working on that. I might have to just super glue that bitch on there, to be honest. But let's go ahead and get into it. So I honestly, I don't even remember where I got this from. I'm pretty sure you can find nail files on Amazon, but this is how it comes packaged. So you do get quite a lot of nail forms. So you can see this is a lot of nail forms. I like how this is kind of like packaged. But we're mostly just going to be needing one today. So it's easy. You just, plastic a little strong. Woo! Just tear it off. God damn, that shit was a little strong. My God. I had to use all my little strength. And then you can see this is one of those stick off. Because usually with nail forms, the other side is going to be sticky because you have to stick it to the finger. So try to get that to stick. So we're going to take the form off. Right. We're going to first poke this little middle part out. First, I'm going to be showing you how to put the form on. You're going to tear this part right here. Ooh, baby, this plastic. Oh, there we go. So you took it off the sheet, and then you took the middle part, and then you tore that part. Okay. And usually with the forms, what you'll do is you'll take that and you'll put the part right here, right underneath that nail. And what you'll do is you'll put it under the nail and, hold up, let me get it. Kind of place it in a way that you want the nail. So like that. And then if you want to, you can wrap it around the finger. That's mostly your choice. It's your tea, it's your hands, you do what the hell you want. But that's mostly how you do it. Now this one is going to be a little difficult. Because you know, as you can see, the nail's not coming off, so it's not going to work with me too well. So I'm going to already kind of pre-press it. So I did show y'all how to do it pretty much. I'm just going to do it like this to make it easier for myself. Because I am using a practice finger, you know. So let me finish that real quick. Alright, y'all, sorry for cutting the video so short. I had to answer a call. I'm getting some repairs did at the house, so you know, business before pleasure. But yeah, I also fixed it on. So this is how you want your nail form to look when you're putting it on your finger or on someone else's finger. You want to make sure that this part is really under the nail, because you're going to be putting that product mostly here. You're going to be starting from the tip, work your way down, and then work your way up. So with nail forms, what you're going to do mostly is you're going to work from the middle down. And once you establish the length and thickness that you want, then you'll work back up. So you'll start from middle down and then work from middle back up. So that's just pretty much the whole part of that. So as far as for this, we are going to be using acrylic here today. So I already have my acrylic stuff pulled up or just ready. So we'll get into that. We'll get into the gag of that. I wish I can get this effort to stay, but you know, that's just the way it is. Just the way it is, y'all. Alright, so I already got me a little monomer dish. Got me a little piece of paper towel. And I already put monomer inside of this. If you don't know the type of monomer, I haven't did acrylic in a hot little minute. But I like to use the yallllll acrylic liquid monomer. This one is really good. It does have a high odor. It's also, so there are different type of monomers. If you haven't seen my previous videos, there are different type of monomers. So you do have the ones that are more of a quick dry. So this one does set really quick. And the acrylic that we're going to be using today is the Mia's Secret White Acrylic Powder. This acrylic powder is mostly used for French or 3D nails pretty much. So you would use this powder to make maybe like flowers, or if you want to do like a acrylic French tip, this is what you'll use. But I'm going to use this just for the purpose of the video so that so you can see it. Okay, so we got our acrylic. We got our monomer. So I'm going to kind of scoot all of this over so you guys can see it. So first, you're going to wet your brush, get it nice and saturated, wipe it. You know, first you'll do the initial dip and just kind of wipe the brush off, clear any residue. Then you'll just tap, 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 tap. Now the brush I'm using, this is a brush I got when I was in cosmetology school. If I'm not mistaken, this is a 10. This is a number 10. It's either a number 10 or a number 8. I forgot which one. I've had it for a while. Plus, it don't have the number on it. But I like using a bigger brush because that's just how it works. So you'll dip it. Do that right there. Then you'll dip into the acrylic. You pick up a bead. And then you'll place it right there. And now this is where you'll start kind of building that form, kind of shaping it. You don't want it to droop. Just wipe your brush off as you go. You don't want it to droop too much, so you'll just kind of pick it up so that it's not going. This is where you'll kind of start shaping the nail, you can say. So I'm just going to kind of start giving it that shape. I'm not going to add too much length to this one, so make sure you're dipping in the monomer and also cleaning your brush because you don't want that getting stuck in there. So yeah, that's pretty much what we want to go for. That's how much length I'm going to add. So bam. So you want to dip into the monomer. It's very important that when you're working with acrylic that you do clean your brush off in between each one. So now we're just going to go ahead and just start building the top part, because this part is going to be, because you know we gotta try to fill that hump right there. So right, very important you clean your acrylic brush. Like when your monomer starts to get cloudy, that means that you're not cleaning your brush. So it's very important you clean that bad boy, okay? Make sure we're keeping all of this up. Ooh, see how that? Bam. Just work that bad boy on up there. And just kind of work it until you get that shape, or at least somewhat of that shape you want. Most of this going to get filed, so you don't have to worry about it being, you know, you're going to file most of it, so you don't have to worry about it being perfect. I'm just mostly doing this to show y'all how it's done. And now that we've built that thickness, now we'll start working our way up. So you'll start bringing those beads up as if you're doing a fill. So yes. And also with this process, it's very important that you know your liquid to powder ratio for the acrylic, because you don't want your acrylic to be too wet, and you also don't want it to be too dry. If it's too dry, it will dry a little quicker than normal. And if it's too wet, it's gonna run a little more. So try to dust off as much liquid as you can. So we're just slowly working our way up. Slowly but surely. Make sure that you're cleaning those sides. You hear me? You hear me? Just clean that brush. Clean that brush. We're doing good so far. Now, this will be kind of like the final bead. And we'll just do that motion right there, just to blend it all out. Blend it on out. Right. Now we're just gonna make sure it's not too far into the cuticle. You don't want this to be too far. You see how it got that nice space right there? It's like you can see the cuticle, but you don't see too much of it. You don't want there to be a gap because it'll look weird. And bam! That's pretty much just how you do that part. Now, for this part, you'll fix all of that just by filing it. Filing it down. So right now we're going to just wait for that to dry. Now while I'm waiting for that to dry, once it dry, we're going to come back and I'm going to show you how to take the form off, okay? Okay, so we're going to give that time to dry. I ain't going to sit up here and let y'all, even though it do quick dry, it does take a little minute for it to dry. You have to also wait for the layers to dry as well. So once that's dry, I'm going to come back and we're going to take the form off, okay? Okay. Alright y'all, so we didn't let this dry. Also, I forgot to mention y'all, I am sipping on some Liberty Creek. This is a Pinot Noir. So, I forgot to mention at the beginning of the video. Mighty. But pretty much this is dry. So how do you know to check to see if the nail is dry? You can take your acrylic brush and you can tap it. Now when you hear that sound, that's how you know it's done, okay? So now to take it off is just pretty easy. You just unclip this part, bam, free, pinch, and pull. Bam. Easy peasy, beautiful color boy, okay? And then pretty much once you take it off, then you'll file the nail. It'll be easier if you use an e-file, or if you want to use a hand file, you can. It's mostly your preference and also your skill level that depends on that. So yeah, that's pretty much how you do a acrylic application using dual forms. So I just wanted to show y'all that. As y'all can see, it has a nice apex, so it has a nice curve with it. So when it comes to dual forms, that is something that you do have to account for as well. Usually with dual forms do give you more of a bend to the nails, you know, and also depending on nail forms as well. The difference between nail forms and dual form and the difference between the already made nail forms that you glue on and these is that, you know, this gives you more of a natural feel to the nail. You don't have to worry about doing it. If anything, it is a lot more work for this, but it is worth it. It's the same process, pretty much same time. If anything, a lot of people do like this more. A lot of people want to just work with just acrylic because they might have allergies to nail glue, because that's what you'll use to apply the nail tips. So it mostly depends on preference. I did know a girl in cosmetology school who she did wanted something like this did because she didn't want to have the nail tips glued on. So it mostly depends on just the whole, it depends on the person. You can also use the same method with polygel or builder gel as well. You just have to, with builder gel, you do just have to make sure that you just do like really thin layers because as you know, builder gel do run. So yeah, if anything, I might make some future videos showing you how to do polygel using the forms. So I might show you how to do polygel and also builder gel using these so you guys can get like a feel to see, and also I can show y'all. But yeah, you just mostly want to make sure that that apex, when you're doing nails like this, you want to make sure the nail is thick so that when you're taking nail off by filing, you're not taking too much and it's not too thin, because you do still want to have that strength right here in your apex, because that's where all the strength of the nail is going to be. And usually with dual forms, it is going to give nails that curve. So also be aware of that. If you're dealing with a client or if you're the type of person, if you're doing it yourself, that love your nails to be more straight. Like my nails are straight. So I use a specific type of nail tip that's already straight. So that's something to bear in mind as well. This is going to give a curve. Other than that, that's pretty much the video. I hope you guys, found this video very entertaining and knowledgeing. You can get these off of Amazon. Like, I didn't individually buy these. These actually came with, I forgot what these came with. They came with some nail products I bought. I believe it was it was so long ago. I've had these for like a long time. I've had these since I first started filming nails on YouTube. So they've been sitting for a hot little minute, but I'll probably be doing a couple more videos with these. But if anything, I hope you guys are enjoying the content. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe squad for a baddie yaddy yaddy, and share, because sharing is caring. Y'all know that's the only type of caring we like in this household. Other than that, I'm not gonna keep y'all waiting. Yeah. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and bring us to the outro. Peace.